Up, free thinkers? How y'all feeling today? You know who I am, Sean, just my brother. You know what I'm saying? Kwan.
Already King Kwan in the building. Y'all know what time it is.
You know what it is, what it is. So we here today, you know what I'm saying, interviewing little bro. He gonna tell you about himself, so go ahead, bro.
Well, where do I start? I'm King Kwan from Chicago. A lot of great things is going on. I have my own clothing line. I'm a truck driver instructor. I have a podcast that's gonna be epic coming soon. And I'm into building right now. I'm in the process of building King Kwan Empire, which is just a network of small business owners, entrepreneurs. Um,
Go getters,
Go,
hustlers.
yeah, hustlers, entertainers, everything. We building an empire. I'm having a whole umbrella of networking pieces that's putting together something beautiful, bigger than all of us. So that's my dream right now, my biggest dream right now.
A black empire.
Black Empire. Let's get it.
What inspired you to do it?
I know too many people that's that's doing great things. I want to be in a position where I create the opportunity for everybody. And I ain't see too many people. It's a lot of people out for self. It's a lot of people that's, just focused on what they doing. I figure it's a way that I can do that and help others as well.
I think a lot of times when people do that, when they really off of self, they be it's so narrow because it's not a lot of people that help. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of avenues. So if
Yeah.
people present that avenue, then you know what I'm saying they might be opening to helping others do some stuff.
The crazy part about it is the when I start politicking and moving the way I move when it comes to like just not being for myself, like helping, like genuinely helping others,
Yeah,
like more doors start
but
opening up for me.
that's how
Like
it's supposed to
it's
be.
it's crazy. Like people
You
can feel like, oh no, he legit care.
Yeah, because your blessing ain't supposed to be just for you.
Oh yeah,
God gave you the blessing to, you know what I'm saying, help others.
facts,
So
facts.
that's why people don't get nowhere when they only doing for self. Because you ain't networking, you ain't opening doors for nobody else, and it's all about you.
At the end of the day, you're absolutely right. That's where King Kwan Empire came from, though. That was just a idea, a seed that I planted, and I'm just watching it grow before my eyes.
Okay, okay. So what separates you from the others?
I think just being, real life. I think just being me, and the way I think and the way I view life from a different paradigm is just being different and caring and open minded, and I want to see everybody else prosper just as well as I want to prosper. So I'm open to like listening to other people creative juices get to going, and
The juices.
yeah, like like, yeah, no, dig into your bed, because you might think of something that I was nowhere near thinking of, and it might be a phenomenal idea.
Yeah.
So it's good to have those type of conversations, even when we just like when me and you just politic and think about stuff. You say some phenomenal stuff like, "Hey, I ain't even think about that," but that's dope.
Because a
Let's
million
do it.
minds is better than one, man.
Yeah,
Like that's why you
facts,
need a team.
facts.
Um, what's your future goals? Since you know Cash to Starts is real big on goals. What's your future goals for?
My future goal. All right, so my future goal for what I'm doing in this journey that I'm on is I don't want nothing in Chicago. Let's just keep it at Chicago, but I'm going for all the states. Y'all gonna know about me, y'all gonna see me, but let's keep it Chicago right now. I don't want nothing in Chicago to shake without me and my team being a part of it in some type of way.
That's cool.
Like, so we are the trendsetters. If not you, then who?
Right.
And at this point, what we doing is what's going. Like,
Knocking down doors for black people because I ain't saying, you know, the other coaches ain't getting it, but the our culture is last at getting it together. You know what I'm
facts,
saying?
facts.
And we always looking for somebody else to help us. Don't go outside the culture. You know what I'm saying? Stay within because you got a lot of people, like you said, we the trendsetters. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
looking at us to make that first move to do
Mm-hmm.
something, whatever it is, basketball, fashion, you know what I'm saying, sports, everything, music. You know what I'm saying? They look to the black culture first, and we just busting down doors, and they just, you know what I'm saying, profiting off of it. We need to start profiting off our own stuff.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a great goal. And then you kind of being shy about what he really doing. This man doing pop up
Uh-oh.
shop. This man doing pop up shops. He bringing everybody to pop up shops and all type of stuff. So he really being shy. This is like the mellow King Kwan. So this man like he like octopus. You know what I'm saying? Got his hands and
I
everything.
kind of do. People tell me
Yeah,
all the time, like, dude, you doing too much. Like, you, man, focus on this and focus. But my mind ain't set up that way, and I think that's created by design. I used to look at it like, that is like a curse because I never could get nothing accomplished. But maybe it's not for me to accomplish it. Maybe it's just for me to start it
yeah. For you
and,
to
and
start
put
it,
the
and
people in place and watch
yeah,
it prosper and then move on to the next. So I try to, like I say, I try to look at things from a different paradigm and just go from
bro.
there.
But that's what a leader do.
Facts.
They started and they put people in place. You know what I'm saying? That's what the king do for his country. You know what I'm saying? For their country, for their family, for whatever you
Facts.
trying to go after. They started and then they put people in place. A leader delegates. A leader not really supposed to be putting their hands in everything. A leader delegates. So they might find the jewel, but they're gonna hand it off to somebody else so they can, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I
Execute
need you to,
so that I
yeah,
can hit execute accordingly. Yeah, look,
yeah.
everybody that know me know that's my shit right there. Execute accordingly.
Yeah,
So
so you know what I'm saying. That's what the leader do. So don't ever stop being a leader.
facts,
But you
facts.
got to learn how to delegate it now, bro.
Yeah, that part.
Because
Cause
I know some projects be people baby, and they don't be wanting to like I
that's what
can't
it.
just let you do
Yeah, that's how you gonna fumble the ball. I know
yeah,
I'm gonna do it right,
right.
So but yeah, no, I most definitely got to learn that because you drive yourself crazy trying to
You
do it all by
definitely would.
yourself. I learned that the hard way through speaking through experience. So it's like, yeah, you most definitely need a team to be put in place to make any dream come true. Like you
But
can
talk about the pop up shops. I want them to understand that the pop up shops is here. It's coming.
most
We're on
definitely.
the second pop up shop.
The second one is March 18th. It's going down. I'm excited. This is the second one. Like I say, it's gonna be bigger than the first one. I have 12 models, man and female, coming through. Um, I have 4 5 artists, rap artists coming through doing their thing. I also have a poet coming through. I have a host this time. Last time I didn't have a host. I was the host, and that was I was like learn from my mistake. So I got a host this time.
Who the host?
I don't want to spoil it because
Okay, we're gonna keep it a
it's
surprise.
it's
You
a
know what? That's what y'all need to tune in because we're gonna be there. Pastor Sauce gonna be there and we're gonna be showing out.
it's
So
most definitely gonna be
it's gonna be a
it's gonna be a
surprise.
movie. It's gonna be a movie. I most definitely got a host. We got food vendors. I mean, we our DJ. Shout out to my DJ. He always go crazy. Like I said, we got live performance. I'm be giving away awards. I didn't get a chance to give away the awards lit on the first one. It was too much going on, too chaotic. But it was a good time. And
Yeah, it
this time I'm
was.
gonna make sure that I make it my priority to give out the rewards. Like I really want to just give back. This is for part of why I'm building this to give back and to identify and recognize the people that's out here grinding. I want to give them their flowers while they're here. So I will be giving out awards. And then we got a big sponsor for the second one. JC Penney actually decided to sponsor us.
Gang.
So we locked in with them. We will be modeling JC Penney wear as well. Their apparel. Killer Couture, shout out to Killer Couture. We'll be modeling her apparel as well, and then along with I've been winning clothing line. So
Which is his clothing line.
which is that's me.
And he said I get to, design my own sweater.
Oh yeah, facts. It's up there. It's up there.
So y'all heard him. Y'all gonna see my sweater.
You,
Y'all gonna see
I
my
told you I'll
sweater.
put your name on there. It's gonna be that's a
Y'all
part
go,
of the design. Whoa.
y'all go see my design. But talk about how it started with the pop-up shops. Like what made you just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this pop-up shop, and how hard was it for the first pop-up shop?
Um so it all dished back from financially. I was like, hey, I got a clothing line. Let's do a pop-up shop. And that was just that. And I was thinking so small minded because it not necessarily small minded, but I didn't see the bigger picture when I first said it. When I first said it, I was like, we're gonna do a pop up shop.
Yeah,
Let's do it. I know too many people that sell clothes, so why not create a pop up shop? But
right.
then it turned into something bigger. And I think I seen some on TV. It was like a runway, and I was like, hey, that'd be dope if we did a runway with the pop up shop.
Yeah,
So it just keep growing and getting bigger and bigger. It was very difficult putting it together the first time due to this was just an idea. This was just a seed, and I planted it.
yeah,
And I didn't think about all the stuff that came with it, like down to the nitty gritty. You got to really think about it, like security, a doorman or a doorwoman, a host, locations. Then you got everybody attitudes and people showing up late, and
yeah,
you got to leave yourself space for mishaps or what have you. So it was a lot that went into it. Um, it was, I mean, it was a learning process. I learned a lot from it, and you learn from your mistakes. Experience is the best teacher, so I wouldn't have it no other way. I just learned from it. So,
So, with the people like that you wanted to bring in on your pop up shop,
mhm.
like the vendors, was they like? Well, a lot of people like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to come because you so small. Or
So, well, I think even now, even with the second one, it was like, some vendors be like, "What is this? I never heard of it." Type.
right,
But it's like that's cool. That's fine. I just still want to extend that offer.
yeah,
That way, when I am that big,
you gonna have to pay into it now. You ain't got grandfathered in.
yeah, that's kind of what we looking at ahead. So it's
But you
like,
gotta like sometimes, bro, not to cut you off. Like sometimes you do be having to stun on people because people just like look down on you like, nah, you ain't big enough, or I don't see the vision. And it's not for you to see the vision, but if I'm bringing it to you, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gave me the vision. God gave me the vision. So I'm just trying to project off what I can to you. And sometimes they be like, nah, you ain't big enough. But then it's like when you get big enough, they be like, oh, well, I'll do this for you. I'll do this for you. But like, bro, where was you at when I,
when
what I'm
I
saying, when
yeah
I needed you?
when I was in the mud with
When
it.
when I was in the mud with it, like you ain't grandfathered in, so it's like, man, you treating me like that? Like, well, bro, you treated me like that.
Yeah,
So
so
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm in a process of, even with that, like, in dealing with other people that's kind of like, nah, you ain't big enough and things that, like, to this day, even with the first one, it the last week, the last few days, I say like the last 3 to 4 days, that's when people start, hey, you got a spot for me? Because I started promoting. My
yeah,
promoting went out to crazy, and they start seeing it not just on my timeline, but other people's
yeah,
timeline. Then I had big artists coming through, and they start seeing it on their timeline. Like, I'm
yeah,
gonna be there, I'm performing. Oh, this the same. Oh, dude reached out to me a little while ago. Yeah, yeah, I'm the same dude. Like, I know a lot of people. It's just, I'm real humble about what I do.
yeah.
But I know majority of the heavies that's making big noise in Chicago, them my people.
Man, I'm telling you,
Like,
like
so
once all the videos came out of the first pop up shot, everything went crazy. I
it
was
went
like, yeah,
bananas.
bro, finna get it,
It went
bro, definitely
bananas.
finna get it. Like, but I'm gonna tell you what I took out from the pop up shop, and I appreciated this because we went there. First of all, we was not prepared. We weren't prepared.
What you mean?
Like we weren't prepared. I told you, like our camera wouldn't work, the mics
Oh,
wouldn't work.
yeah,
Like we just went from
malfunctions. Yeah.
malfunctions. But then, like when he started talking and stuff, like I knew we was like super behind because we didn't have no LLC. We didn't like our business part wasn't in order. It was like now we got to go back
Mm,
to step one. So all the goals that we had that we was gonna reach in March,
yeah.
man, I threw them out the way. I for real, for real. I was like, my game is like this when it need to be like this. You know what I'm
Right, right,
saying? So I need
right,
to be. I'm stepping with a giant. I need to step like a giant. You know what I'm
right,
saying? Even
right.
if I ain't like. So I was like, nah, I need to move. We need to move different. I ain't gonna just say me, but we need to move different because we was moving how we supposed to be
Yeah.
moving. So
Okay.
I was like, nah, I'm throwing these goals out. I got some new pair of goals, and I need to get to it. So that's what I was
Yeah.
on. And it just gave me a fresh mind. So then that's when I start like everything just started rotating different in his brain. And it's just went like, yeah, I
I
gotta
mean,
go.
the fact that you even just said that, like, I take a second to just like accept the flowers, like, because
Yeah.
that's what it's about. Like, me showing others that, hey, we can do this. Even if I know something, or if I'm ahead of the game, it's nothing for me to show others like you can do it too.
Yeah.
Hey,
Most
yeah, I want
definitely.
to put y'all in a position to win. So yeah, let's put y'all in a circle with people that's in front of you or in a position that you're trying to get to, so you can get there. That's
Yeah.
that's all this about. I mean, really, that's all what life about. That's how I move since I've been little. Like, it's either be a drug dealer or do what I see in my local community, and that's everybody gang banging, is this, that, and third, or you can go over here with these businessmen that wear suits and they talk about real business and they making real changes in the world, and you can rub shoulders with them. You just got to make that decision.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no, this
definitely.
cool. I want to go over here, like, and just being in a room, listening to conversations,
Yeah.
just observing. Like, yeah, I like the way I see he got his little jewelry on. It ain't too flashy. The way he present himself, shirt tucked, things of that nature. It's little stuff that you pick up on, and people just start. You just move different. Like, so, it's all about the circles that you want to be in at this point.
Well, I thank God you ain't
Make the left turn.
Make the left turn, bro.
Make the left turn.
Cause I'm like a lot of people that make these left turns be the brilliant people. Like
For
they
real.
be brilliant, and
For
you
real.
talk to these people that's out on the street, they selling drugs, they gangbanging, they doing all this stuff, and you get to talking to them. That real person, it's just like, bro, like why you doing this? You ain't even
Yeah.
got to do it. Like you know how strong your mind is. You know how you can change something. I understand that you got a gang behind you, but you know what these young men can do. You know what I'm saying? I always say this, like, you know, we shouldn't be as gang leaders or drug dealers. Y'all out here peddling all these drugs to these little shorties and stuff. Y'all ain't got no lawyers. Y'all ain't got no doctors. Y'all ain't got nobody putting no laws in place for y'all. None of that. Like, why don't y'all have one of these little dudes that's smart enough to go to school? Go to school. Pay for his school. If you gonna sell the drugs, at least have one that go to school to be y'all doctor, to be y'all lawyer. So when y'all get in these binds, you
got somebody on the inside.
Yeah, I got somebody
know
on
the ropes and
yeah.
show you how to move when you're in a situation.
Yeah, I don't think they think that far. For a lot of people to be so smart, they be dumb. And
It is, and it's unfortunate because most of the you gotta get in that jam, in that jail cell, to wisen up and be like. And then now you in there and you had time to sit down and think about it, and you see how this society is and what it's actually doing. Because you sitting on the sideline and you watching it happen, you like, "Dang, I wish I can tell the people," but it's like it's too late.
Yeah, you
At
already got that mark on you.
Yeah, you was in there doing the same thing, and you didn't see the vision. So it's just like, but I know a lot of old heads that actually been through it, did their little time, came home, and actually came out and made a difference, and still making a difference to this day.
Blessing.
So I mean, it's all like I said, I've just been blessed to be around the people that, let's just say, people that actually makes a difference, that changed my life.
Right. That's dope.
Yeah.
So what can they find you at?
You can find me. You know what? I got a few pages you can find me. You can find me King Kwan, KingKWAN. You can Google me. You can find me on Facebook, King Kwan Empire. You can find me on Facebook, Lee Kwan Carson. You can find me on Instagram, King Kwan Takeover. You can find me on IG, King Kwan 23. You can find me on TikTok, King Kwan 23. You can find me on Twitter, King Kwan 23. Yeah, rock with me.
Oh, and your podcast. Tell them about the podcast too.
Press Play Midwest Media 23. Follow it. That's on IG. Press Play _ Midwest _ Media 23. IG. It's
what y'all
going
talk
down.
about?
We talk. All right. So we dissect music. We talk about a lot, but as of right now, we get an artist that we think is dope, and different, and we sit down. We have a little 15 or 20-minute interview with them, and then we play some of their music. So they get 2 tracks of their choice, and we just vibe out to it. And then we had the DJ, hey, stop it right there. You just hit this bar. What you mean by that?
Right.
Break this part down right here, and then we finish it out. And then for the third song, we actually record them in the studio, recording it live, and put together like a little video for them. So on all our podcasts, we have a signature bottle signing. So drink of their choice, regardless of what it is. We done had champagne, we done had hard, we done had juice. So drink of their choice, and then they just sign the bottle. Also, what we doing is, I think this was our last one. So we're gonna do a cipher as well. So our first 7 artists, we got it knocked out the bed with their podcast, and now I'm putting together a cipher for the first 7 artists. We all gonna come on one track and go crazy, just for fun, shits and giggles.
Right. That's what's up.
Yeah. Yep.
When do it air on Instagram?
So, you know what? I think we're gonna drop it after the 18th. We're gonna start airing it after the 18th, after the runway show, the pop-up shop. And then we're going full speed ahead. You can find us on Press Play Midwest Media on YouTube. That's where it will actually air at.
Okay. So is it gonna be every day, every other day, every Monday,
I gotta talk it over with the team, but I'm like, honestly, to give y'all some insight, some exclusive. I'm thinking we're gonna drop. We got enough material to drop something every week.
Okay, that's cool.
If not every week, bi-weekly. Just for now, we got so many artists coming in. It's to the point where we used to record bi-weekly every Thursday, and now we've been We used to record every other Thursday. Now we recording every Thursday, and it's picking up to the point where we might have to throw in another day. We got interviews, everything, so it's like, yeah, this it's picking up traction. So
yeah, that's what's up.
it might be once a week.
Oh yeah, that'd be
Drop an
dope.
episode once a week.
That definitely be dope.
Yeah.
Blessings to you
Appreciate
and everything
it.
you doing. You know what I'm saying? And just keep going, bro.
You already
just
know,
keep
I'm
going
go
to
crazy.
the moon, to the stars, and beyond that.
Already, and then like I say, you locked in. No, you ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna let her go, y'all. She ain't going nowhere.
Hey man, this family right here. Like we've been politicking for forever and a day before he even started all this. Before I even started this podcast, like we've been politicking for so long. Like it's just crazy, and I love this man. Like I think I'll leave my sister before I leave him. She probably go BBL for that. But no, man, like you gave me my first niece. I love her. Like that was my pride and joy. That was my baby.
Go. She on your phone right now. She on her phone right now on the screensaver.
Y'all be seeing her on my sweaters and everything. Like that's my baby. And then like I just the whole thing. Like I feel like I'm doing this because of them. Like all my, not just her, but all my nieces and nephews. Because I don't have no kids. So I do want to create generational wealth. I don't want my nieces and nephews. I say my kids because I feel like I'm a parent too. I don't be trying to get in their business, but I do feel like a parent too because I do keep them in order too. But I feel like we're not going back to the hood. Ain't no hood to go back to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be straight up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When they get to that age, like they're not gonna know what a struggle is like. They gonna have life struggles, but not in the hood.
Not like our struggles.
Yeah, like, not like our struggles.
Getting out the mud like we had to get out.
I don't want them to. I want them to. You know what I'm saying? Further, we call upon them to the next level.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Facts. And that's why I'm like I'm down for whatever. Like what I got to do.
But yeah, and I appreciate that because you've been on it. You're like, there, you need something. We doing some clothes, and I'm like, there, I ain't got no clothes this week, but. But no, I appreciate it though. Even before, like, I love when sis come around because we always have good conversation. It's rare when you get somebody who you can have those type of conversations with, and she most definitely one of them. Like a brilliant man and coming up with creative ideas and just get your mind going. And then not only just thinking about it or talking about it, she like, sis, move on it.
Yeah,
she don't be messing around. That's my type of person right there. Let's get it done then.
Yeah, so it's straight to the next level.
Facts.
We finna be multi-billionaires, man. I don't even want to be no millionaire. I want to be a billionaire. I want to be wealthy. I don't want to be rich.
Look, and then we're going to look back at this interview a year from now. And we're going to laugh our ass off because we're going to be like, man, I remember we was in this position. Like, it's all about elevation. It's going up from here.
Yeah, I don't know how to go down.
Yeah, that shit over.
I don't know how to go down. I don't know how to go back.
That shit over. Yeah.
So definitely check my bro out. You know what I'm saying? Check the pop-up shop out. Y'all can come through. I'm gonna post it anyway.
Yeah, so, flyers, all that. It's all on social media. Flyers. You can go to my page. You can go to all of the platforms and check it out. The flyers. You'll be seeing them.
Man with the plan. The man with the plan. Y'all better get on board or get left behind.
We got 7 more days.
I can't wait.
It's going down.
I want my sweater though. I'm flexing with that sweater.
I got you. Say
I'm flexing with that sweater. But hey, y'all check my bro out. Peace, love, and happiness to everybody and blessings.
Blessings.